Her Majesty was reportedly prompted by her son and heir Prince Charles to travel to London on June 5, the final day of the extended bank holiday weekend dedicated to celebrating the Jubilee. The Queen, a source has claimed, was not feeling brilliant on the day, but agreed on travelling into the capital to appear on the balcony after the Prince of Wales informed her thousands of people had stepped out of their home and packed them all for her. And the sight of the adoring royal fans was overwhelming for the 96-year-old sovereign, the insider added. They told the Mail on Sunday, the Queen only decided that she would go to London about 3 hours before the balcony appearance. She was not feeling brilliant, but the Prince of Wales had called her and told her she really ought to come if she could. He told her there were so many people desperate to see her and he convinced her to come. The Queen was totally overwhelmed by the number of people waiting to see her. She had tears in her eyes before she stepped out on the balcony. Her Majesty did step out on the balcony of her London residence after the Platinum Jubilee pageant came to a close and Ed Sheeran performed on a stage built in front of the palace's gates. Donning a bright green ensemble and white gloves, the Queen smiled widely and waved to those who gathered in front of the palace, flooding St. James' Park and the Mall. And she appeared to have tears in her eyes as the crowds cheered for her and joined the royal family in singing God Save the Queen. Read more. Queen laying the groundwork ahead of next reign to smooth transition. The Queen, who used a light walking stick for support, was accompanied on the balcony by her 3 heirs, Prince George, Prince William and Prince Charles, a move intended to show the future of the monarchy. Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte were also on the balcony, likely for the key role they are to play in the firm for years to come. These royals had already accompanied the Queen on the balcony 4 days prior, on the first day of the celebrations. Then, the Queen had stepped out twice on the balcony of her residence. Don't miss Queen to return to beloved Ascot in major health boost. Report, about time. William sends fans into frenzy with Andrew ultimatum. Insight, Queen honors Camilla to cement her position in monarchy. Picks. First, she was accompanied only by her cousin Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, to take the salute from her troops. Shortly after, the royal cousins returned in the company also of all the full-time working members of the firm. The Queen made another appearance during the Jubilee weekend. A few hours after the Trooping the Colour parade, she stepped out of Windsor Castle to officially light the beacons. The monarch was widely expected to join the rest of the royal family at St. Paul's Cathedral on June 3. However, Buckingham Palace announced on the afternoon prior she had experienced some discomfort and would skip the service, which involved a long trip to the capital and remain seated for a long period of time. The monarch did acknowledge the major show of support and adoration from Britons and people who came from around the world to celebrate her historic milestone in a statement released after her final balcony appearance. She said, "When it comes to how to mark 70 years as your Queen, there is no guidebook to follow. It really is a first. But I have been humbled and deeply touched that so many people have taken to the streets to celebrate my Platinum Jubilee. While I may not have attended every event in person, my heart has been with you all, and I remain committed to serving you to the best of my ability, supported by my family. I have been inspired by the kindness, joy and kinship that has been so evident in recent days, and I hope this renewed sense of togetherness will be felt for many years to come. I thank you most sincerely for your good wishes and for the part you have all played in these happy celebrations.